till to deliver the product. If you can participate from the scratch level in the sense whenever you go to the company, you should understand the business process. To understand the business process, you have to prepare so many documents, question and answer database. You have to give the client people and conduct certain workshops. Within the workshops, you have to explain what I have understood. This is a business scenario. This is a business process of your company. This is my understanding. And apart from this, what are the business processes are there in your company? Please tell me one by one. In the workshop, you have to explain to them. After that, you have to prepare a BBP, business blueprint. Meenal, is it clear? Okay. Once the BBP or a document which we have prepared, then we have to put into the system. Once you put it in the system, you have to test it. In the testing, if it comes with 100%, we will take user acceptance test from the client side people. And on a specific day, we have to transfer the data from the development server to directly into the production server, and we have to deliver the product. We have a class on landscape. We will discuss with the screenshot, nothing to worry. Okay? Okay. This is called one full life cycle implementation or one end-to-end implementation. Okay, here I will tell you one thing here. Here in SAP methodology, we have 5 phases: project preparation, BBP, realization, final preparation, go live and support. If any consultant will participate from 1 to 5, it is known as one full life cycle implementation or end-to-end implementation. But most of the cases, once the BBP is prepared, the documentation is prepared. The documentation, BBP stands for business blueprint, nothing but it's a documentation which reflects the complete requirement of a client. The senior most consultant will prepare the BBP. By watching the BBP, if you enter the course into the system, that means a consultant will enter at realization phase. If he can enter in the realization phase, it is not treated end-to-end implementation. Why? The client people or the implementing partners specify that one full life cycle implementation. That means a consultant who can participate from project preparation to go live and support is known as only end-to-end implementation and one full life cycle implementation.
Okay, one general question.
Yes.
Like a business blueprint, after you prepare that, you will come to know like how many consultants do you need, right?
Yeah, absolutely right.
So most of the people, like as a junior person, junior functional consultant,
Okay.
you get into the project as a realization, right?
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most of the senior people will go for this business blueprint.
Absolutely right.
So, but like when you create a resume, like you cannot like say end-to-end project preparation, right?
Yeah, but if you can't specify in your resume that it is you have not participated in end-to-end implementation, your resume is not shortlisted.
Okay, so I have to say that. Okay.
Okay, to get shortlist of a resume, we have to put end-to-end. So what we are going to do end-to-end, I'm here to discuss. Nothing to worry. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now at least one full life cycle implementation in end-to-end implementation. Here, if you can put in your resume, they will ask the questions are like this. Who is your client? Who is your project manager? Who is your team leader? What is your reporting structure? Who is your client side? Reporting structure. So reporting structure means, assume that I will tell you.
Okay.
PM is there. Okay, under PM, TL is there. Team leader, under TL, senior consultant is there. Under senior consultant, your position, consultant.
Okay.
That means your reporting boss is senior consultant or team leader.
Yeah.
So, like you, there are so many consultants.
Okay,
Reporting structure. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So because if you have if you have the genuine experience, it's very simple. We need not get by heart all these things. They are very simple. So my team leader is my immediate reporting boss, and whatever I have to do daily wise activities, and he has to assign me, and I will do it, and I will assign the same task to my team leader. You can say like this. And one more thing here. As I told you that you may have two mail IDs. One is from IBM. Second one is for ASIC. They will ask you mail IDs of IBM and ASIC also. Apart from this, they will ask your project manager name, team leader name.
One is the client ID, the two mail IDs, so one is the client.
Yeah, second one is your employer.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Now this is one way. And second way is this is called permanent employee. So whenever you get a call from the consultancy, first question is, are you a permanent employee or a contract employee? They will ask here. So what is mean by contract employee? There is a consultancy. That is Madhu Consultancy. I am sending the candidates to IBM. So you are going to work on payroll of Madhu Consultancy but not IBM.
Yeah.
So here Madhu Consultancy is there. You are working for IBM to the ASIC client.
Okay.
If this is the case, you are only contract employee for the IBM, but a permanent employee for the Madhu Consultancy. Is it clear?
Yes.
Sometimes, not sometimes, most of the cases, the interview panel board members, they will test us whether you are a permanent employee or directly can say, I am a permanent employee for the Madhu Consultancy. But you can say. That means here you have the ID for the Madhu Consultancy and IBM and ASIC. Okay. Now, so after this they will ask if he is a project manager and what is his name and what is his mail ID also, because most of the cases we will send reports, send tasks to our project manager. So you have to know their mail ID, even their mobile numbers also.
Okay.
So why mobile numbers? Because so whenever you put a resume, whenever you pass your resume into the portal, so tell one of your best friends that he is the project manager into your implementation. Sometimes the client people will ring a call to the project manager whether Meenal is working with you or not.
Okay.
Team leader and one name and one mail ID and you tell some mobile number. Okay? Most of the cases they never call. They will test your genuinity.
Okay.
Okay? So these are the things which we have to discuss. Now this is one full life cycle implementation and end-to-end implementation. Okay? Next one is knowledge in support.
Okay.
Knowledge in support in the sense whether the consultant will have the knowledge once the product is over, once the product is delivered to the client people are using the SAP product.
Okay.
While using the product, if they get any error, if they have any doubts, there will be a support team who always help them.
Yeah.
So that is the reason a consultant will have the knowledge in support, because once, as per SLA, once implementation is over, a team will be there for 2 months or 3 months to give a support.
Yeah.
So that is the reason they will test us the support knowledge. After then, domain experience. If you must have worked as an HR executive or HR manager, what did you do? So you can tell.
Like SAP experience, like you would have been the HR department.
Yeah, HR department. If you have HR department, it's very easy to get a job. If the requirements are more, nobody bothers about all these things. If the requirements are less, there is a problem. Okay? Then communication skills while speaking, they come to know.
Okay.
Okay? So this is called pre-sales activities. Pre-sales activities in the sense, before MOU, before SLA, what are the activities which are done between the client and the employer are called pre-sales activities. Pre-sales activities in the sense, visiting of the BDMs and visiting the senior consultants during the presentation.
Okay.
Once it is okay, we can go for the process study. Process study will take 5 to 10 days. There, we have to understand, we have to study the business part of the company. After that, how much of scope can SAP fulfill their requirements? Once we can say that this much of scope we can implement in your company, that is the case. So we can go for the MOU or the SLA. Once we can, once the MOUI or SLA is done, now the client people will test or will interview. So interview the consultants which are going to do the implementation. So there, if the IBM won't have the consultants right now, they have to give the advertisement in the paper. Within the paper, they have to specify all the requirements what they need. Okay, like this. How here knowledge in support, like domain experience is must and good skills, and as well as end-to-end implementation they have to work. Okay. Now, if you get a call, for the first time you will get a call from IBM. If the IBM people are satisfied with your skills, and they will tell you. So meanwhile you will get a call from even client side also, be careful. So the client side people, they will ask about your knowledge. What is end-to-end implementation? What is support? How many years of domain experience you have? And why are you leaving your previous company? And who is a project manager?